are always into something. So it is now time for us to go and shoot the fall campaign. And I got a nice little cute idea that hopefully it works out. I got a band-aid on. I friggin' cut my thumb this morning, so I'll have to take it off before we're shooting. But that's where we're going now to get the props that we'll need to shoot the fall campaign. Let's go. And getting everything set up here. We're actually doing this in one of my former clients' house. She's been so gracious to allow me to utilize her setup. We can tell how many takes it took me to get this right. And what's my verdict on Patty's pies? They alright, mine are better. We was headed home, but I'm hungry and I've been craving a steak. And this is probably not the best place I can get a steak from, but it's gonna have to do for tonight. That steak was satisfying. The drink was really good. Now I'm ready to go home and lay it down for the night. I will catch up with you guys later. It's morning and I still have no words for this. I'll just say, even in your harvest season, there'll be low periods and you gotta keep moving forward. So here we are. Let's go get this rental and keep it moving. One of the things I've been working on is trying to balance my professional and my personal responsibilities better. And so that's doing some work and then stopping, taking a break, and doing some things that I need to do personally. So we are going to go to the grocery store and pick up items to make dinner with. I think we're gonna do seafood casserole, seafood stuffing today. So let's go. Really debating if I should carve a pumpkin for this Halloween movie, and that is also almost, I don't know, 3 days away. It's pointless. Stay focused on what I need. Seafood. And I need to grab something for lunch right now because I am hungry. I love Mediterranean. So far, that's what I got. Picked up these chocolate chip scones. I love scones. Then we need Holland House cooking wine. Back this way. Bear with me, I'm still working on how to maneuver you guys and push your carrots at the same time. You got the breadcrumbs that we need, but this is the breadcrumbs, but I usually use the cubes, these ones. This is why you don't come in the store when you're hungry. They got the holiday cookies though. I love those shortbreads. Sergeant, so look like it's melted before or something. I don't like that. The big bag looks better. This is what we need anyway. Butter, only butter I use is Land O'Lake. Gosh, butter has gotten so expensive. Like $7. $45 later, we got the groceries. So we're gonna put these away and then we'll go back to work. Now this recipe I was passed down from my aunt, and she got it from my other aunt, and she made some adaptations to it, but I keep it as true to the recipe that I learned. So this will feed about 6 to 7 depending on the portion sizes, but you start with a half of a green pepper and a half of a red pepper, and you can chop it finely. I just used the Ninja, never had a problem with it, and I actually like the little bit of juice that it makes. It adds to help moisture. What's going on let me speak with my language. The breadcrumbs too. So this has been perfectly fine for me using it in a chopper. I'm just checking the consistency, making sure there's no big chunks in here. Next, we're going to take your seafood mixture, which is the medium-sized shrimp and bay scallops. I did about a half a pound of shrimp and about 3/4 of the scallops. I use seasoned salt. This is Old Bay and some paprika. And this is the only time you're going to hear me say season lightly, because the Old Bay and the seasoned salt both have salt in it. And you know seafood is easy to over salt seafood. So you want to be careful with that. And then just take the mixture and make sure that everything is evenly coated. Give it a good stir a couple of times. Set it aside, let it marinate for a bit. Now you're going to take the breadcrumbs. You're going to put a layer on the bottom of your baking dish. There's the notification that our oven has been preheated to 375. Then in another bowl, you're going to pour in about a little more than half the bag. Take your peppers, pour it in the bowl. Grab the cheese. You're going to put about half the bag. I don't know all the measurements, but I'm just roughly guessing by what I'm viewing here that I put half the bag of cheese in there. I usually just eyeball everything. Give that a good stir. You're going to then take slices of butter and layer it over the first layer of breadcrumbs that you have in there. Next, grab your mixture and do an even layer over the butter. You want to spread that layer out evenly, and then take your filling, as we'll call it, and put an even layer over the seafood mixture. Spread that out as well. Now, before going back in with the seafood mixture, you could lay some pieces of butter over that breadcrumb mixture and then do this step here. Now you're going to finish off with the remaining filling mixture with the breadcrumbs. Layer it right over the top. Fill in any gaps you may see. Here's where I remembered I didn't put another layer of butter, so I'm just sliding it in, which is perfectly fine. It'll still come out just as good. We're going to take the white wine and drizzle it over. You want to use it to moisten the breadcrumbs. If it's the white wine with lemon, that's the one you want. But if you can't find that one, the regular one will do. Next, you're going to cover it with aluminum foil. Make sure it's a tight seal. Bake in 375-degree oven for about 60 minutes. You're going to check it. If some of the coating sticks to the top, that's fine. Put it back in the oven, uncovered, for about 15 to 20 minutes until it's golden brown. You can take a toothpick and stick it in the middle in various spots. Make sure that it comes out clean to check for doneness. It's all right if some of the topping gets stuck up here. Just use a spoon and take it down. The camera doesn't even do it justice about how good this looks. This looks so good. Yummy, yummy.